On a much more modern note, the locally produced Harper Type 5, driven here by its creator Craig Harper, is a road-legal racing machine, which means you can drive it to a circuit, race it there and drive it home again. There's 120 kilowatt of Toyota power to propel 650 kilos. With the elimination rounds completed, only the final remained, with the two fastest cars in each class squaring up. This immaculate Datsun 1200 of Ian Oberholzer took the Class A honours, while Peter Gales won Class B in his Marcos GT. The rapid Honda Civic of Lorenz von Litzenborg was quickest in Class D, while the immaculate BMW 325i of Johann Zulch snatched the Class E win. No surprises in Class F, where the Enzo Kuhn Audi R8 combination proved to be unbeatable. For co-organiser Francis Cousins, a Class G win in his Birkin 7 was a welcome reward for weeks of effort. Chris Carolin's crisp-sounding Mazda Capella Rotary won Class H by just more than a second, beating veteran racer Nico van Rensburg in the process. One of the most spectacular entrants was this PVP racing kart, piloted with great courage by John Am. He was the Class K winner. And in Class I, Paul Bestby resurrected the Fiat Uno Turbo legend by setting the fastest class time in his K's Motorsport prepared version. The sole diesel entrant and Class M winner was the Polo TDI of Matteo Casali. But the battle for overall honours was yet to come, and Cyril seemed less than confident.
I'm very close to the limit. I think I can maybe get another 0.4, 0.5 maybe. But that's not going to be good enough. I need 0.7 to get to him. And but the final run is a one run only, so anybody who makes the slightest mistake can maybe change things. I don't know.
A perfect start in the Mustang and a flawless run, albeit at the very limit of the Big Banger's handling, saw Cyril put it all on the line to post a time of 43.040 seconds, his fastest time of the weekend, despite cold, hard compound slick tyres and the race car's tall gearing. But would it be good enough to beat the Super Subaru of Cronje, or would the Pretoria driver buckle under the pressure? Smoking all four tyres off the line, Cronje seemed determined to break into the 42-second barrier and take the overall honours, but it was not to be. A cracked inlet manifold was robbing the Impreza of vital power, and despite some hasty repairs, he was actually slower than in the Eliminators, eventually posting a 43.734 second final time, only good enough for second place overall. It was a thrilling finish to a superb inaugural event.
I think the feedback from today definitely says that we need to do it again next year. The thinking was that if this is a success, we'd like to make it into a speed festival of sorts and add other events over time.
So it looks as if the Knysna Hillclimb is here to stay, and if you thought that this year was good, watch out for a bigger, better event in 2010 with an even greater variety of cars.
Knysna might be an unlikely location for a hill climb, but as it turns out, it's been a brilliant success. The reason being that this town hardly ever sees action of this nature. Also, the collection of cars has been superb, from old classics to a modern-day, very quick cars. And we've had some personalities, including people like Cyril van der Merwe, Enzo Kuhn, and some local heroes as well. So, a great event, one that can certainly grow, and we'll be back next year to see just how much better it can get.
On RPM next week, we try out a refurbished Bentley Continental GT that costs a lot less than a new one. We also drive the new Mini convertible in Cooper S trim. And finally, we go tyre testing at the Contidrome testing facility in Germany.
What do you like or dislike about RPM? Send your comments and suggestions to info@rpmtv.co.za. We'll be back next week.